He stopped in the fight in the middle of the thing. Was like, "Why don't y'all call this shit, bro? Dude can't even stand up, man. Like, what the fuck? Like."
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit.
You go listen to Chris Brown little rap, dog. Chris Brown got bars, bro.
Today it's a week 9.
He came at the hard.
It'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions.
This year. Yeah, Chris Brown came at that fool.
2 months of the regular season down. What will the final
I was sitting here listening like, oh shit.
From a yard or two deep,
Drake in trouble now with that singing shit.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard.
I don't even know why. He ain't even got bars like that. Man, you need to go sit his ass down somewhere, man. My boy, you're not even relevant no more. Go produce something, my boy. Don't be a producer, man. You just rap shit to somebody else, man.
You look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job
Let's see what Young West can do,
you
man.
know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too
Young Northwest
trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And he's got his man
No, why?
complete. They wind up getting just a yard.
Why you go like that?
Brings up 3rd and 5 now. On 3rd down, it's Russell. I think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it.
First down.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still
better get it, dog.
There, but they do convert on 4th. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win again
Keep
here in
listening,
Detroit,
fellas.
they'd pull off the season
Coming
sweep.
straight down the middle with the 2 linebackers.
On 1st down.
Oh.
Colbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll take this to the other
Yeah, they
side.
famous. They was on Chicago Media Takeout about that.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive
Yeah,
coordinator scheming
they.
his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on 1st down. Colbert. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And
Holiday.
Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On 1st down, Russell.
Good block.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown.
Good block. Good block. Good block. Good block. Good block. Good block.
His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk
Needed
for the
it.
4th most in a single season. And the Packers are on the board first.
We needed it. We needed it.
Now the extra point try forthcoming.
Nigga, I lag so hard.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
You got the place on what a Bible bookstore / pet store used to be. Oh, that's what it's called, the red door?
Boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll decide to not
I know, that's what they said. Wow, they turned Roosevelt Road into a party strip. Get the mirror break.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on
you look like you lost more yards than that, bro, but I ain't finna trip. Don't even say you lost a yard, but nigga, you was way behind.
Together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you
gonna let y'all live on that one.
Through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy, or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
On third down, Banks able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Ooh, I didn't get that pick. At least give me a D flag. Bro.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Lions at 3-5, 2 games under 500. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The throw over the middle taken in. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw on 2nd down. Banks. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Don't get mad, Chris.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That kick by Charles
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
How much what costs? $9. $9 for whatever we got.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
With $2-3 and get like 2 pounds of this shit. And this shit there, that's when it was good. This shit don't taste like shit now.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done?
Beer, summer sausage.
I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, trying to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He's to the 15 and finally down at the 9-yard line.
Oh no, he's hurt.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5 and 5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3 and 6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
GMO, genetically modified.
Second quarter action now from Detroit.
Yes.
The homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Who was it? Somebody hit the Clippers?
3rd and long. Banks.
God damn.
He's got his target. That's complete. A big play there for Detroit.
Somebody on Dallas team?
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd.
They playing dirty?
They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Banks. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Ooh. Give me my picks.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack. Taken down at the 2. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film? And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 and 13-10. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Took the wrong direction.
Get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On second down now, it's Russell. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 30.
You see how your dude got through there?
75 yards rushing.
He didn't get to my dude, but you see how fast he got through there?
100 yards for the season. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you get the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Colbert.
Them your first cousins?
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
I'm talking about your folks.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Hey, I told you I wasn't.
On 3rd down.
Girl, stop playing with me. I don't even go into no church.
Open space
I don't even go inside of a church. Well, I'm going anywhere talking about prayer. I don't even go inside of a church. That's y'all thing.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football.
Look.
I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking
Look
up
here.
first downs, and they get the conversion here.
Look here, Sadiddy.
It's due to how they win on first and
Sadiddy.
second, because that leaves them third and short, third and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Off the bootleg. Colbert, he'll buy some time right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Oh, my God.
Just a yard, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge that by sending a blitz on second down.
No, it's not.
Couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
To throw on third down. Colbert flush to his right. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets
uppity
up
nigga.
first and goal. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns, as his guys are able to extend their lead. To try here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles.
I met Henry B one time. He looked like Wolverine.
On the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
You heard me, right?
Yeah, that's always a
He looked like Wolverine.
when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On second down, here's Gibbs fighting him off. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Banks. Incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And taken right at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very nice punt time, but they get 11 back.
He was known.
And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range down just shy of the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Russell, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. Colbert. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Touchdown! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
Ready.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
Can't get out the chair. Yeah, them balls is 90, boy. They be rocking and trying to get out the chair.
Inside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast.
Damn, I shouldn't have stopped.
A big play there for Detroit.
That was 9, too.
8 yards. So now
that's all my fault.
All the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Banks. And that's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. 65 cat. Go.
Operating from the gun. Banks under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Julian Blackmon. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Banks. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Banks. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D
gonna
comes
keep trying. I know it's like we ain't got no
stop.
fucking defense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd and 10.
Rig alert! Rig alert!
Off play action. Colbert. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Colbert.
Oh my God! He was so
Pretty quick with
open.
his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. On now is the Packers punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
On 2nd down, it's Russell. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 1st and 10, Colbert.
They didn't let me set my play up. This shit bogus as hell.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
And they need to work
to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Come back team! Come back team! Read! Mustang 19!
Looking to throw. Colbert escaping the pressure right.
What's
He throws there incomplete.
on me?
Well, partner, guaranteed
What's
they approach
on
this play
me?
with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Colbert.
Oh my God, he can't go to the left. He can't play action the other way. That motherfucker was slow moving.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Come on, man. This shit gotta hit the ground.
There on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Let's just leave it outside.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. Got to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air. Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think...
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Operating from the gun, Banks. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Off duty. They killed him.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Banks.
Bro, what the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all getting in the way of the interceptions.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away.
He white?
Down at about the 17-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On first down, Colbert. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Colbert. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing on first down. Banks. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Go street.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Pick it.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to
Come on,
continue to
bro.
try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Banks. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
A very solid gain of 27. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. A give right side for Gibbs. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 73 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Banks. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Off the play fake. Banks. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, They got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On second down now, it's Russell. And this will be a Packers first down as he'll take this forward to the 27. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth.
Yeah, I better start talking about my president.
Set it down, clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game.
I'm going to report all y'all.
Mastodons you have up front say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now they'll audible to something else.
Alert! Alert!
They'll run on first down. Russell. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the
broken
47.
fucking ribs.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Russell. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 37. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Check, check. No, no. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Go.
On third down, Russell. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Colbert. It's a short one here, complete to
Face mask.
and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Up the middle they go. It's Russell. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check, 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 check. Roll, roll, roll. Ready.
On second down, it's Russell, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Throwing on third and long. Colbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business.